Good day, everybody. My name is Amanda Ice, and it is Thursday, the 30th of January. I can't believe the first month of the year is over already, almost over. And we are here for a Lifewave introduction presentation. I'm very excited to have everybody here from all over the world. And Henrietta, thank you so much for being my co-presenter here today. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Henrietta to start off and tell her story, and I will tell my story later on. So, Henriette, if you will please tell us your story. Don't forget all the juicy information about the hormones and the eyes and everything. Don't skip on that because we'd love to hear that. And then Henriette's going to tell us more about the products as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Well, my name is Henriette. I live in Norway, and I was introduced to Lifewave in March last year. My background is I'm a life alignment therapist, and before that I've been doing business all my life. So the older I got, the more interested I get in a more holistic way of living the life and to take everything into account. So when these patches were introduced to me, I was interested, but this was a very good friend of mine. Like probably everybody here, somebody comes and tells you about a wonderful patch that can do amazing stuff. And I was like, ooh, can this be true? You know, especially since she had a quite severe diagnosis, and she was hoping this would cure her. So I actually decided to start patching just because she was so hopeful. So we started patching together. We had never heard about it. We brought one more friend with us. So 3 of us just started patching, and we started to go into meetings all over the world to find out what is this, because we had no clue. I had absolutely no clue what this patch could do for me when I started. And after 1 month on X39, I was logging into meetings all over the world to see what is happening, what are they saying. And then somebody said this can help with hormone imbalances. And I was like, wow, well, that's me. When I hit menopause, it really hit me bad. I was wet all over my body every 10 minutes. I was crying, I was crazy, and I did not want any medication. And one day my husband said to me, Henriette, please go see a doctor. I can't take this any longer. So I did. I went to a few specialists, and I needed quite a lot of medication to get my life back. A cocktail of different hormones in this, and I hated it, but I got my life back. So I'm back to normal, and I try at least once a year to stop that medication. But every time I tried to stop medication, I would wake up crying. So the specialist said to me, Henriette, you're one of those who probably need this medication for the rest of your life. And I'm 53, and I did. And somehow I was always hoping this would pass, but it didn't. So when I heard about this, and I had already been patching for a month with X39, I thought maybe I'm healed. So I tried to reduce my medication. I woke up crying. So then I studied a little bit more, and I understood that there are more patches than just the X39. So I was recommended to add 2 types of patches, Aeon and SP6, and that would be the best treatment for hormones, I heard. So I started with that procedure, and 2 months later, I quit my medication. Absolutely, with no symptoms at all. And it's absolutely amazing. And I had been telling friends about this patch, not because I thought I would make a lot of money on it, but just because, you know what I'm doing, I'm trying this patch, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking to everyone. And some of them wanted to try, some not. But when I realized what this had done for me, then nobody can stop me. I was talking to everybody and I said, you have to try this. This is amazing. You know what happened to me. Come to a meeting, see what happens to other people. And I didn't really expect any more results at all. I am a very healthy person, so I didn't think it could do anything else for me. But then I started to see my eyes. I thought my eyes were getting worse, and that's a crazy deal for me because I've been wearing special glasses since I was 17. I've had severe problems with my eyes. And without my glasses, I would get migraines and headaches and, you know, everything. Just, I had 3 different pairs of glasses I needed for different purposes. And I went to the eye doctor expecting the worst. And all my crazy things with my eyes, it's just completely gone. It's absolutely gone. I cannot believe it. And neither can he. My eye doctor, he just said, "What is this?" I don't need special glasses. Now I have just 1 pair of glasses, and my eyesight has improved 1.5 on one eye and 1.25 on the other eye. And this is like, I can't believe it. And I started searching for information in Lifewave. Has anyone? I'd never heard that it could help your eyes at all. And now I know a lot of people that have had great results with their eyesight. So what this patch can do for you, for the health and well-being, you know, energy, yes, and I have better skin, and I'm, you know, it's a lot of things, small things, but really great things happen. It's absolutely amazing. So I love it, and I'm telling everybody. So that's my story.
Sorry, that's fantastic, Henriëtte. I just want to start this recording and the sound and everything. But thank you for sharing that. That is really awesome. It's really just so special. And I can't stop listening to you. Every time you tell the same story, and every time it's amazing for me to hear. So never stop telling your story. It's really fantastic. Thank you so much.
I'm amazed myself. So
yeah, it is really awesome. Okay, guys, so we're going to start the, let's just get everything going. Start the presentation. Oops, let's go back one. There we go.
Light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us, it all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. Lifewave's phototherapy patches use light that can promote a general state of health and healthy activity unique to each Lifewave patch. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared energy emitted from the body is reflected back into the body and then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy. Lifewave phototherapy patches promote an environment that enables the body to optimize its restorative energy and enhances your ability to live well without the use of harmful drugs or chemicals. To find out more, contact your distributor. Lifewave. Live long. Live well.
Thank you, Henriëtte. You can go on. You're still muted.
am I doing the product part, Amanda?
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Okay, I'm going to go on the product. Sorry, I also Henriëtte to do the business. Sorry. All right. So, guys, if you're here, the question is, have you been patched yet? Some of us have been patched quite a while. Others have never been patched. Others maybe been patched only a week and already have great results and excitement. But let's see how Lifewave can change your life and give you some information. Okay, so first of all, just a disclaimer, your body is unique, your results may differ, and Lifewave is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. We are not medically trained people here, and we, as the presenters, are just normal people. We're not professional speakers, so we make mistakes and so on. So just bear with us, but no, our hearts are pure. We want to help you. We want to help people change their lives, and we want people to experience what we've been experiencing. So this is why we are here today. So we never stop talking about David Schmidt. He's the CEO and the inventor of Lifewave, and he's got more than 180 patents. Here's the reason why we are here. So he's a scientist and inventor. He specializes in age reversing, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. But in 2008, he started focusing his research on stem cells because that was the big buzzword. Everybody was talking about it and was seeing what stem cells can do. And he started researching that more. And the recent patent took 10 years and $4.5 million of his own money to bring to the market. So the patents, I don't know if you know how a patent works, but a patent, you cannot take out a patent or register a patent just because you like it or you think it's a good idea, you don't want anybody else to do it. You have to prove everything that's in that patent. So of the 180 patents he's got, everything is proven, and you can find more information on that on this website. This is info.com. We'll talk about that later on as well. But just know that all the patents has to be proven, and a patent takes 20 years. And this recent patent, the X39, we still have 15 years left on this patent before anybody else can sell this or produce this or market this. And so we still have 15 years left of this patent. So there are quite a few products, different sleeves. You can see there's sport and sleep and stress and weight loss and things like that. But X39 is the flagship patent, is flagship technology. And this is what we're going to talk about today. It came to market in about 2018, 2019. And since then, about 85% of everything that's being sold is the X39 stem cell patches. So that's why we're going to talk about that and focus on that. So let's just quickly talk about stem cells. Why are stem cells important? They are amazing little cells in your body. There's millions of them, millions and millions of them in your body. So they are able to make more cells like themselves. So what that means is that they lie dormant in your body, basically. And if you've got a problem, let's say you've got a kidney problem, those stem cells will go to your kidneys and become new, brand new kidney cells. Or if you've got an eye problem, it will go to your eyes and become new eye cells. So that's absolutely phenomenal what they can do. And then they can just become more and more, they make more and more cells like themselves. So stem cells are needed for the maintenance of tissue as well as for repair of the injury. So why do we talk about X39? How it works is that the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you will heal. And that is why, because by the age of 30, only half of your stem cells are still active. And by the age of 60, you lose almost all stem cell activity. So that was a scary thing for me to learn as I'm 60. So, and it made sense why things doesn't work as quickly as it used to work, and you don't think as nicely as you used to think, and you don't heal as quickly as you used to. So that is the magic of X39, because X39 reactivates your body's own stem cells. So it is patented nanocrystal technology, a proprietary form of phototherapy. So what that means is it works with light. You know, if you go out in the sunlight and those sunshine falls on your skin, there's no vitamin D in your skin, in the sunshine, but it activates something in your body which releases vitamin D in your body. So this is the same with this little patch. There's no stem cells or drugs or chemicals or stimulants or anything in that little patch, but it's a light therapy device, and that stimulates certain things in your body, which will then activate your body's own stem cells. So as we saw in the video, it uses your body's own infrared light to activate these things in your body. What's nice, very nice, it's not non-transdermal, so nothing goes into your body. It's non-invasive. You don't need a injection or transfusion or nothing to get stem cells, and you're not even getting anybody else's stem cells. It's just your own stem cell, and it doesn't pain, it doesn't hurt. It's so amazing. You just put that little sticker on the back of your neck, and you've got basically new stem cells. Oopsie, where did this go now? Let me just see where was I? Okay, let's go one back. As I said, we're not professionals. All right, so what is the benefits of X39? I'm just going to quickly read through this, and you'll hear in the testimonies, most of us report these things: increased strength, reduced inflammation, increased stamina, energy and vitality, mental clarity, which is a big thing, restored muscle and skeletal conditions, improvement of sleep. Almost everybody reports on that. Improved skin appearance. I think all of us can say that we just have all those things. So that is what we see with X39, and these are a few of the long-term effects that's been proven with case studies, and you can find that on thisisit.info.com. Within the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased, and collagen is not only necessary for nice skin and wrinkles and things like that. Collagen is like the glue in your body. Everything in your body needs collagen to be perfect and to be healthy. And within 6 months, the clinical studies show that your heart reverses in age even up to 8 years. But again, the disclaimer, your body is unique and your results may differ. Isn't that amazing that we are all unique? Because Henriëtte had this amazing eye results, doesn't mean that I'm going to have that, but I might have a toe that isn't skew anymore, that's now straight, and Henriëtte doesn't have that problem. So your body is so unique, and these stem cells know exactly where you need it, where it is needed, and it will go there. So what David Schmidt here says, and that's what we're talking about, it's not anti-aging. It doesn't stop you from aging. It actually reverses your age. And today, or yesterday, I sent out a video to a lot of friends, and this one lady sent a message back. She said, Amanda, you look years younger. She doesn't know what I'm doing. And I thought, that's what's happening. I'm actually reversing in age. I do become years younger because that's what happens with us. So exciting. Look at this topography map. Now, this was in one of the studies that was done. This lady was 77 years old. And you can see in the first session that they had this topography map that they took the pictures. She had inflammation in the brain. You can see the red and orange and yellow, and she had a lack of brain coherence. Then they patched her with X39, and 3 weeks later they did topography map again, and there was no more inflammation and improved brain coherence. And another 3 weeks later, she had a complete turnaround, better brain coherence. And what's interesting is that her brain remained calm after wearing the patch for 6 weeks. It stayed calm. It didn't go back to where it was when she stopped. Okay. And here's just another quick picture that shows what happens with the X39 and the inflammation in your body. And I just find it amazing and fantastic that you can actually see this happening in pictures. It's not just somebody telling you something. This is a fun picture, but the reality, and I can see it with my husband now. We just took pictures yesterday, but you can see the bald patches closing up, and a lot of people even report that the gray hair becomes darker again. So this is exciting. And there's just a few pictures of many of well-known sports stars using these patches at the Olympic Games. You could see that. So it's been in use for more than 20 years already. So how do you use it? You're going to wear your patch for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. So in each sleeve, you get 30 patches. And so you're going to use a new one every day. So you can throw your patch away after you used it for 12 hours, but a lot of us would patch a spouse or a child or a pet and still get great results on that. But all the clinical tests were done on 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Whatever you get after that is a bonus. All right. And so next day, you're going to put a new patch on, and you can wear more than one patch at a time. There's not much use in wearing more than one X39 at a time, but the other patches you can have like an X39 and a sleeping patch, or like Henriëtte was telling us about the Eon, which is for inflammation, and our happy patch for depression and anxiety and ADHD and great things like that. And she used the SB6, which was for hormones. So you can use it like that as well. Important to drink plenty of water and electrolytes, because the better hydrated you are, the better these patches will work. So David Schmidt advises us to use the patches for a minimum of 90 days to get optimum results. They actually suggest that for every decade of your life, you should use it for an extra month. And, you know, guys, what's important to understand, you will hear lots of testimonies here, but what's important to understand is this is not a quick fix. This is not a quick pill that you drink to take your headache away. You can drink pills every day for your headache, but you need to get to the cause of the problem, and that doesn't always just take 10 minutes. So this is I always say to people, you must understand that this is an investment in your health. It's not a quick fix. So once again, they say here that the most common reason for any lack of response to the patches is dehydration. Make sure that you drink enough. So you can take a picture of this or write it down. This is at info.com. This website will give you lots and lots and lots of information about the products, how to use it, where it comes from, where it started, why you use what, where, what the doctors say about it, clinical trials. There is so much info on there. So you can find that there. And what we want to tell you that is X39 is so simple. You know, even a child can just take the backing off, put it on your neck, back of your neck, and use it. So it's so magic, it actually works. So we're going to talk about that a little bit and ask some people to share their stories. So I'm going to ask anyone who loves to talk and loves to share their stories. I see a face or two here from very far, and I'd love one of our blonde ladies, she's sitting up straight, to unmute and please tell us your story. Sharon, you know I'm talking about you.
Thought maybe you were talking about Sharon.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we'd love to hear your story.
Well, as you know, Amanda, I have had results from literally head to toe. So today I thought I might talk about the skin issues because I have been a sun worshiper all my life and have had a lot of skin damage, especially in the last 5 years on my arms, to the point where I was always bumping into things and getting the cut skin, the big blood bleeds under the skin and that sort of thing. And for several years before I ever left the house, I used concealer all over places on my arms. Yeah, this has been going on for years until I started using the patch. And yeah, the only time now I get any of the underskin bleeds is if I have left my patches on for too long and have to go a day without patches at all. And then I'll see that I'll bump something and get a bleed. But other than that, my skin, I have no skin problems anymore.
Oh, wow. And Sharon, won't you tell the people who don't know you about your jaw? Because that was such an amazing story.
Okay, so last year in June, I was in South Africa visiting a friend, and I have had degenerative joint disease, a lot of arthritis in the spine, just all kinds of things. I'm 73. And I'm basically always been pretty healthy, always worked out, run, that sort of thing. But maybe 12 years ago, I basically had lockjaw where I could only get a straw in my mouth because of degenerative joints. That this one had actually shattered. So I had to have surgery for them to go in and clean out all the little pieces of shattered bone. And when I was there last summer, I had to go to the dentist. And because my mouth had been open for such a long period of time while he was working on a back molar, for 3 days after the appointment, I was in a lot of pain just from having my mouth open so far when I normally can't really open my mouth much, not even to yawn or anything for years. And so one night about 10 o'clock, this was the 3rd day after going to the dentist, and I had just been like this for like 3 days. I was just in agony from that jaw and took medicine 3 times a day for the jaw, actually, and had been taking meds 3 times a day for quite a few years. And Kim said to just let's try a patch. I really didn't know anything about the patches. And she put a patch on my jaw directly on the area that hurt. And within 30 minutes, I was starting to get relief. Slept with the patch on. And when I awakened the next morning, for the first time in years, I could actually open my mouth, yawn, no pain. And so, yeah, like I said, head to toe, I've had results in so many places. It's amazing, really.
You know, seeing how you get teary, and I get because of that, we just realize this is life-changing, and we have to tell other people about it.
Yeah.
It's not about making money, it's about changing lives, because I mean, you haven't stopped talking since that jaw thing. I remember it took about 2 or 3 weeks for her to be able to give a testimony because she kept on crying the whole time. She couldn't stop crying because it's such a life-changing experience. So thank you for sharing that with us. And it's great having you here and hearing how the results just keep on going. I mean, I can't even imagine putting concealer on your arms permanently.
Oh yeah, for years I
that's
did that
huge.
because I had every time I would just barely bump into the door or anything, I would get a big round red bleed under the skin.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
now the only time I get them is if I'm not using the patches.
Wow. So you're never going to stop, are you?
No.
No. Fantastic. Thank you so much. It's been awesome hearing that. Who else would like to tell us a story?
Okay, I will.
Thank you,
So
Nina.
I haven't got a story. I've got many stories over over a period of a year. And I'll just mention the ones that I can think of briefly. The first thing that happened was that the quality of my sleep improved. And so many people mentioned that and brain fog. I think just about everybody. And that's fantastic. When your sleep improves, everything changes. Then a lot of the gut inflammation. I think I'd probably had leaky gut for years. And the inflammation cleared up, and with that also other inflammation in my body, but particularly in my brain. I mean, I really wasn't happy with the way my brain was going. You know, I was just forgetting too many things, little things, but they were adding up. And I think the best thing of all was that I had been struggling to remember words in the middle of a sentence, and my speech had become very hesitant. And whenever I talk about this, I always think, well, when I listen to myself now, I'm much more fluid than I was. So that's been fantastic. My circulation has improved. My cholesterol is normal for the first time in years. I had an eye thing, nothing like Henrietta, but the optometrist said the optometrist said to me he thought that the gel in this eye had well, I can't even remember what he said about it now. It's such a long time ago. It's such a long time since I've thought about it. But it showed up like dry eye, and also I wouldn't see things that were right in front of me, and 30 seconds later I'd see them. It was the weirdest thing. So my eye is much better. I was just thinking about it now when Henrietta was talking. You know, it's funny, things get better, and at the time you often don't notice. Suddenly you look back and you think, oh, I haven't experienced that for a while. Night cramps. There's just been so much. It's actually quite incredible. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I think it's also made me very aware of how we're all different. Everybody's going to get their own results. And I'm sure for those of you that haven't started patching yet, you can hear that. We've all had a completely different story, and we never know what will be targeted first. Thanks.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes, I said to Nina, I'm following in her footsteps. So I'm just going to quickly tell you my story, and then I'll ask Henrietta to go on and explain to us about the business opportunity and how you can get these patches. So I started, I'm not going to go into much detail about that, but I started because I got COVID, and after 4 weeks I was still in bed, and I got patched. I'm one of those one patch wonders, and within 2 hours after being patched, I was healed. Didn't believe it, but I was healed and my life changed. So, but since then, I haven't had these huge things, you know, big things, but my skin improved. My sleep improved, definitely. My skin improved. And I wasn't able to tell many other stories except the COVID story, but just because I listened to all the calls, and I knew there was something happening in my body, even if I couldn't see on the outside. I was just thinking, you know, if my skin is so much better on the outside, what must be happening in the inside? So I've had the sleep and I've had the skin, and last week, I think I said to Nina, I'm following in her footsteps because I've got my heels that are suddenly, for the first time in my life, my heels are soft, something I've never had before, and a few other things. But I just came from the doctor now, and they did some blood tests, and 6 months ago as well, and my kidney functions have improved. So I'm so excited. There wasn't problems with it, but it's on a higher level now than it was. So what I do, I wore my patch, yeah. And I said to the doctor, do you know why? It's because I'm having this little light device. So he wasn't listening much, but it's okay. It's part of my advertising campaign. But yeah, I was so excited because, you know, that shows up on the blood tests. So I was right. Even though I'm not seeing it in the outside, in the inside, things are still happening. And as Nina, seeing little things over and over, I wouldn't have patched just for my skin. But knowing what's happening inside, if I can't even see it, it's just, I'm very excited. So guys, that's my story. And Henriëtte, I'm going to go to screen sharing. If you can share, I'm very excited to hear how you're growing your team and why you are excited about telling people and how you tell people and yeah, what the whole story is behind that, please. Let's just get there. Okay, let's go to the next page. Right, you can go on. Thank you so much.
There, now I'm unmuted. So I didn't start for, actually I started for no other reason than I wanted to start together with my friend because she was so hopeful. And she was so hopeful because she really, really wanted better health. And part of that story is that she is now very well from her blood disease. So it's an amazing story. We can do that another time. So what is important for you? There are different things for everybody, you know. Want more time with family? Is it freedom? Is it security? You know, less debt. For me, that's definitely a thing. And to travel more, you know. But most people start within Lifewave because they want better health for themselves or somebody they love. That's usually where we start. And then we realized, at least it was like that for me, I realized that this was an amazing opportunity to change lives and earn money at the same time. So, and I said in the beginning, I have been working in different businesses in all my life. And I can say, I've never, ever seen an opportunity like this. And I'm one of those who's years ago, I read lots of books about network marketing because I found this so interesting. And I've tried before without big success, but that's because there was the company wasn't solid enough or the product wasn't good enough. And, you know, so to succeed in network marketing, you need all parameters to be there. And Lifewave has it all. It is a 20-year-old company. You don't get to be 20 years in this industry if you don't have valid products. That's the first thing. It's now open in over 80 countries, actually. So it's something you can build worldwide. And it's not a Me Too product. A lot of companies out there that uses network marketing to brand and to get their products out in the market, they have competition. Whether it's nutritional or it's your shampoo or essential oils, whatever you are offering through network marketing, you have competitors. But Lifewave has no competitors. Nobody else has what we have. We have a patented product. It's not a Me Too product. So we have something absolutely unique. And like Amanda says, we have 15 years left of the patent. So we are not even going to get competition. This is absolutely amazing. And if you see what growth this company has had, you know, they launched, it's a 20-year-old company. They launched X39 in 2019-ish. And then the results started coming and people are now building health for their friends and families and earning money all over the world. And the company has grown for the last 4 years from 20 million to over $600 million. And that is over 3,000% growth. So this is absolutely amazing. Lifewave is ranked as the #1 momentum company in the world in this industry. If you are interested in how to get in, you know, there are different buying options. If you're here just because you want to try out the product, you want to be a customer, then you pay the retail price, and a 1 month supply of X39 is $149. If you want to be a preferred customer, I'm not quite sure if I should say anything much more about how the preferred customer system works. But at least you get a wholesale price on your monthly order so that you get your patches for $100. And if you are interested in how can I get my patches without paying for them, which is a very good deal for many people, then you can become a brand partner and you can join our team, and we can explain to you how you can, by sharing this great product and opportunity with other people, you can earn enough to buy your patches. So if you want to be a brand partner, then you also get the wholesale price, but you also get a business. So if you want to buy more than for 1 month supply, like Amanda said and presented, David Schmidt says, give it at least 3 months. And the reason he says give it at least 3 months is that the clinical studies shows that actually 96% of all the test persons can feel and recognize difference in their body within 3 months. So that's significant, 96%. But the older you get, the fewer stem cells you have. So it can take some more time. Most people get really great results in the period between 3 and 6 months. I can say for me, after 3 months, I had the great results with my hormone imbalances was healed in 3 months. After 6 months, my eyes were healed. And it was like overnight. I didn't know that my stem cells were working with that. So there's different packages. It's a good thing to buy more at once, because then you pay extras like shipping and stuff instead of buying it every month. If you come in on a core package, you get 3 sleeves of X39, and that costs $295. If you come in on an advanced package, you get 6 sleeves of X39, and already there you see you get a discount. It's $535 for 6 sleeves. And at the premium is for large families or the serious entrepreneurs. I'm working in Norway, and what I see from when I talk to people about these different packages is that most will have the advanced package, but quite a few chooses to buy the premium package, especially if you are 2 people and you are in your 70s. You know you need to, you should use this for at least 7 months each. And if you are listening to the stories here, you're not going to stop in 7 months. So why buy just a little by little? So a lot of people actually buy the premium just because they have bigger families. They want to share with their mother, with their daughter, and they want to use it themselves. So and that's the best deal you can get if you come in at a premium package. So, and then it's about how to get your patches for free, or maybe you want to earn an extra income, or maybe you just want to change careers. Everything is possible here. So there are different ways that Lifewave pays you for being a marketer for the products. And being a marketer means tell people it exists, tell your story, tell somebody else's story, invite them to a meeting. That is the first part of the job. And when you buy your products, you can sell them retail. That's one way you can earn money. And if you market this, if you bring a friend into a meeting and they get this introduction and they want to try out the products, you get an introduction bonus. The size of the bonus depends on which package they choose to purchase to start with. Cycle bonuses, that is, we have a binary system and we are building teams. We are working together because me and Amanda, we are in completely different parts of the world. We're still working together. So in this business, and that is also what is so great about Lifewave. You know, we are in a community and in a team that we really, really want everybody to succeed with whatever they want out of this. And when we work together and we build groups of people who are aiming for better health and better wealth, then we build groups that will give you cycle bonuses. And we have matching bonuses, which is a bonus that if you personally bring in people here and you help them to reach their goals and you help them to earn money, then you get commission from the company out of their income. And we also have member incentives. You know, there are trips that you can have rewards and prizes and stuff like that. So many ways to earn money. How we start is, if you are quite new to this and you are thinking, yes, I would like to have a secondary income, or I would like to have my patches for free, or I want to start a new career, doesn't matter. We all start the same way. And that is by sharing this opportunity, sharing the patches with your friends and family, and we help you, and you bring them to a presentation, and we help you bring in 4 people. In the binary system, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and that is how we start. And then we go from there. And from the binary, you can earn up to $25,000 per week. So it's really, anything is possible. So these are 2 web pages. If you haven't been into these pages before, I recommend you do this and write it down or take a picture of the screen. Thisisit.info.com is a page where you can read a lot about the product X39. You can find the research, you can find testimonies, you can find videos of David Schmidt explaining, you have a doctor's panel who explains things, and that is the thisisit.info.com. On the page thisisitteam.com, you will find videos and explanations of everything that has to do with the business. How do you get paid? Tips and advice on how to talk to people, how to invite people into meetings, and so forth. And the reason these pages are called This Is It is because we are part of a team in Lifewave that which name is This Is It. We are This Is It team, and that is, I told you that Lifewave is the fastest growing company in the world in this business. The This Is It team is the fastest growing team in Lifewave as well. So this is the winning team. You will get the support and help you need to get to where you want to go. So David Schmidt, he says, you have an incredible opportunity before you today. And that's the opportunity to bring healing and power of light to everyone around you. I'm pretty sure if you're really new here, what is going around in your mind is names of people. Oh, you know, my neighbor, problem with the leg. Oh, my friend's daughter, she has some stomach problems. And I know somebody with a migraine. I know somebody who's so tired, can't go to job anymore. We all know people like that. And this is the opportunity that you can help them by informing them that there's this nice little patch that can help them. So time is now to make you move. That if you're serious about your dream, whatever you dream about, you know, if it's health or if it's wealth or just to be part of the fastest growing team in the world, just have fun and be included in somebody that's working together, that itself is amazing. So there is hope for your future, whatever your dreams are. I would advise just get started with X39. And please go back to the person who shared this opportunity with you, who invited you to this meeting, because that person cares a lot about you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It was an awesome presentation. I'm excited just to go out and share this with more people because we care. And hearing the testimonies, thank you for everybody who shared their testimonial here today, because that inspires me to go out and change more lives. Because if I listen to Nina and to Sharon and to Henriëtte, imagine if nobody told you about it. We are the person who can go out and tell somebody. So thank you to everybody that was here, all the guests, all the brand partners. I'm going to stop the recording now, and then we're going to have a little 5 minutes or so of people. If you've got any questions or comments, we'll do it after the recording's been stopped. So thank you very much for today.